Let's do a no makeup look that's for real, no makeup. Not a huge difference in the before and after, which is what we want with a no makeup look. So we're going to start with a under eye color corrector. No concealer. We really just want to slightly even out under the eye. I know my dark circles aren't terrible, but things are starting to feel a little bit more hollow, a little bit darker, and just not the way it used to look. I'm getting old, you guys. So just a little bit of product really concentrated in the area where I want a little bit more brightness. Pack that product on, and then I'm really doing a soft kind of push and pull motion into the skin and working it backwards and out from under the under eye. Very soft, very steady, and you can see that the difference between the eye with no makeup and the one with makeup is a subtle improvement, which is what I think we want with this type of look. Just a little bit more life to the skin. We really don't want to look that different from where we started. What I'm going for is kind of just what I wish I looked like without makeup, but not a filtered, overdone look, right? Nothing wrong with that, but we really just kind of want a 5-minute grab and go type of routine. So also applying that color corrector to the areas where I tend to get a little bit more red or just have a little bit more darkness to it. When I think of a no makeup look, I'm thinking Beyonce in her Lemonade era or Lupita on the cover of Vogue. And the truest one to me is Zendaya in Euphoria, right? I know she's not supposed to be her best self in that show, but they're also never going to make her look like shit. So she has on some makeup, but not a lot. Like anytime you see a celebrity look like they have on no makeup, this is what they're doing. So now a soft tinted moisturizer instead of foundation, and you really only need about 2 pumps. I think 2 pumps is more than enough. I probably won't even end up using everything that I put on my palette. So get your product on the brush, and then we disperse and blend always. I add that product to a larger area of where I'm going to blend, and then we work it in. So disperse and blend, disperse and blend. I'm always kind of using circular pushing motions to really work that product in. It's all about working it in, no matter how heavy or light you're going. There I'm showing that this product or this type of application really isn't meant to cover up all imperfections, kind of more so just tone it down. I have this scratch mark here from when I cut my nails and then scratch myself in my sleep like an infant, and it will not go away, but I don't love it, but I don't care. It doesn't need to be covered up today. Because again, makeup is about improvement, not perfection. I think I've already said that a million times. Some people think makeup isn't that deep, but I think it is. If it wasn't, then the beauty industry wouldn't be worth billions of dollars every year. So now we're going to set with a really soft vitamin enriched powder. So when I initially bought this, I was really looking for like a blotting oil control product. And the packaging with this is kind of what got me. It's actually going to be more hydrating, which is why I purchased it in the spring, used it a few times, and then saved it for the winter. I'm very oily, but I also live in Minnesota, and it gets so disgustingly dry here that even if you are a grease face, you can still get really dry. So I'm really digging that brush in to the product and then packing it on, going heavier in the T-zone or any areas where I tend to get really oily. Also using a tightly packed brush with natural fibers is always going to lay down more makeup. Also, using a powder like this, you really can't go overboard. So I would use this to set your makeup, just use under the eyes or touch up with throughout the day. And there you have it. Very soft. The skin is still showing through, but it is a very natural look.